Reproductive system. Introduction to reproductive system. The reproductive system is essential for the continuation of species, allowing organisms to produce offspring. In human, there are two primary reproductive systems, male and female, each with specialized structures and functions. These structures work together to ensure fertilization, development, and birth of new life. Both reproductive systems consist of organs, hormones, and processes that contribute to reproduction. The male system primarily produces and delivers sperm, the male system, while the female produces eggs and provide an environment for fetal development. So male sperm while female egg. Function. The primary function of the reproductive system is to produce offspring by enabling the fusion of a sperm cell with an egg for fertilization, leading to the development of fetus. Sex organ gonads. The primary reproductive organs are the gonads, which produces gametes, sperm in males, eggs in females, and sex hormones, testosterone in males, while estrogen and progesterone in females. Human reproductive system, the male and the female. We will discuss both systems in detail in the next slides. Male reproductive system, anatomy. External structure. It got a penis, it got a scrotum. In penis, the function serves as both a reproductive and a urinary organ. It delivers sperm into the female reproductive tract and also allows for the excretion of urine. Its structure, it consists of three main parts: glans, penis, the sensitive tip; shaft, the long cylindrical part; root, the base that attaches to the body; while scrotum, it is a pouch of skin that houses and regulates the temperature of the testes, ensuring optimal sperm production. Structure, it contains two compartments, each holding one testis separated by a septum. As you can see here, this is the penis and these are the testicles. The testis or testicle, the primary male reproductive organ responsible for producing sperm and testosterone. In structure, it is oval-shaped glands located inside the scrotum. They contain seminiferous tubules where sperm production occurs. This is where the testicle, where the sperm production occurs. Epididymis, it is a coiled tube that stores and transports sperms while allowing them to mature. Structure, it lies on the back of each testis and is divided into the head, body, and tail. Internal structures. It has vas deferens, seminal vesicles, prostate glands, and bulbourethral Cowper's glands. You'll see them one by one. So, vas deferens, ductus deferens. Its function is to transport mature sperm from the epididymis to the ejaculatory ducts. Location: a muscular tube running from the scrotum into the pelvic cavity. Seminal vesicles. Function: it produces a fructose-rich fluid that nourishes sperm and make up a significant portion of semen. Location: it is behind the bladder, connecting to the vas deferens. Prostate glands. Function: it produces a milky fluid that helps sperm motility and neutralizes vaginal acidity. Location: it is below the bladders surrounding the urethra. Bulbourethral Cowper's gland. Function: it secretes a lubricating and alkaline fluid to neutralize acidity in the urethra before ejaculation. And location: it is near to the base of the penis, connected to the urethra. Urethra. Its function and location. Urethra is a final passageway for semen and urine to exit the body, and location is runs through the penis from the bladder to the external opening. So this is the tube which is here in the penis is known as the urethra. As you can see here, this tube which is coming from here, coming to the out of the penis, and through which the urine can and the semen can go out, that is known as the urethra. Physiology of the male reproductive system. Now the function. The physiology of the male reproductive system involves sperm production, spermatogenesis, hormone regulation, semen formation, and ejaculation. These functions are controlled by hypothalamic pituitary gonadal HPG axis along with neural and vascular mechanism. Spermatogenesis. In spermatogenesis, we got three phases: mitotic division, meiotic division, and spermiogenesis. In mitotic division, also known as spermatogonial phase, spermatogonia stem cells divide by mitosis to form primary spermatocytes. These cells ensure a continuous supply of sperm throughout the life. In the next page, you will see how it happens. There's a diagram about it. Meiotic division. In its primary spermatocyte undergo meiosis 1, forming two secondary spermatocytes, and each secondary spermatocyte undergoes meiosis 2, producing four spermatid immature sperm. And spermiogenesis is separated spermatid maturation is spermatids undergo morphological changes. Formation of a head contains the nucleus and chromosomes. You can see here it is spermatogonia. It is then converted into primary spermatocyte, and then it is converted into secondary spermatocyte, and it is converted into spermatids, and finally it is spermatozoa or sperm cells. Duration of spermatogenesis. The entire process takes about 64 to 72 days. A healthy male produces around 100 to 200 million sperm per day. Hormone regulation of the male reproductive system. Now, for topic number 2, hormonal regulation of the male reproductive system. The first one is the hypothalamic pituitary gonadal axis. This hormonal pathway regulates sperm production and testosterone secretion. Number 1, hypothalamus. Number 2, pituitary glands. Number 3, testes. Now, the hypothalamus, it releases gonadotropin, releases hormone GnRH. Pituitary gland, it responds to GnRH by secreting LH and FSH. LH stimulating Leydig cells in the testes to produce testosterone, while the FSH, follicle stimulating hormone, stimulates Sertoli cells to support sperm development, while the Leydig cells produce testosterone, which regulates sperm production and male characteristic, while the Sertoli cells provide nourishment to developing sperm and produce inhibin, which regulate FSH levels. Role of testosterone. Development of secondary sexual characteristic, muscle growth, deep voice, body hair. Its stimulation of spermatogenesis and maintenance of libido and sexual function. Number third, semen formation and composition. Now, what is semen made up of, and what is how does it form? Semen is a fluid that carries sperm and provides nutrient for their survival. It is composed of sperm 5%, less than 5%, or almost 5%, produces in the testis. Seminal vesicle fluid 60% contains fructose, energy source for sperm, and prostaglandins aid sperm motility, while prostate fluid 30% alkaline secretion that neutralizes vaginal acidity. In the vagina there is acidity, so the prostate fluid is basically alkaline and it neutralizes that acidity, while bulbo-urethral gland fluid 5%, it lubricates the urethra and removes acidic residues. Female reproductive system. The female reproductive system is responsible for egg, ovary production, fertilization, pregnancy, and childbirth. It consists of internal and external structure that work together for reproduction and hormone regulation. Internal structure we got ovaries and fallopian tubes. So ovaries, it is paired oval structures located on either side of the uterus. It functions oogenesis, egg production, and secrete estrogen and progesterone, which regulate the menstrual cycle and pregnancy. Fallopian tubes, oviducts, uterine tubes, narrow tubes connecting the ovaries to the uterus. Its function is fertilization occurs here when sperm meets the egg. Cilia and muscle contraction. It helps transport the fertilized egg to the uterus. Number 3 is uterus, womb, then we got cervix, we got vagina, birth canal. So the uterus, it is a hollow muscular organ where a fertilized egg implants and grow into a fetus. Layers of the uterus: endometrium, myometrium, and perimetrium. Cervix, the lower narrow part of the uterus that connects to the vagina. It produces mucus that protects against infections, changes consistency to either block or assist sperm movement, and vagina, birth canal. It is muscular elastic tube that extends from the cervix to the external body, and its function is to receive sperm during intercourse, serves as the birth canal during childbirth, and it allows for menstrual flow. Menstrual cycle and hormone regulation. In menstrual cycle and hormone regulation, we got 4 pages. Number one is follicular phase. Number two is ovulation. It begins with menstruation. The follicle phase, shedding of the endometrium. The pituitary gland release FSH, stimulating follicle growth hormones in the ovaries. The maturing follicles produce estrogen, which thickens the uterine lining. Ovulation, day 14 to 16. A surge in luteinizing hormone LH triggers ovulation. Eggs release from the ovary. The egg enters the fallopian tube where it may meet sperm. So there is high chance that a childbirth, if copulation happens in the ovulation stage. This is the female reproductive system. As you can see here, this is the vagina, and this is the cervix. And the vagina, it is the place where the intercourse happens. And then there's ovaries. You can see here one, two, and the embryo usually sticks here. And here is the uterus. And these two, the woman got two fallopian tubes, and this is the endometrium, and this is the myometrium, which is the layers. Luteal phase, phase number 3, luteal phase, phase number 4, menstruation if no pregnancy occurs. So the ruptured follicle becomes the corpus luteum, which secretes progesterone. While menstruation, if no pregnancy occurs, day 1 to 5 usually, the corpus luteum degenerates, causing a drop in hormones. The uterine lining sheds, leading to menstrual bleeding. Number 3 topic is fertilization and pregnancy. Fertilization occurs in the fallopian tube when a sperm cells fuses with an egg. The zygote, fertilized egg, undergoes cell division and form a blastocyst, and the blastocyst implants in the uterus, beginning pregnancy. If fertilization does not occur, the cycle repeats. Gestation and labor. Gestation is the period of fetal development inside the womb, beginning at conception and ending at birth. In humans, it typically lasts 40 weeks, usually 280 days from the first day of the last menstrual period, LMP. Stage of gestation. Number first is or gestation is also known as pregnancy. In the first trimester, second trimester, and we got the third trimester. First trimester is usually 0 to 12 weeks. So the fertilized egg zygote implants in the uterus and develops into an embryo. Major organs, heart, brain, and spinal cord begin forming. The heart starts beating at weeks 5, 6, and by week 10, the embryo becomes a fetus. The risk of miscarriage is highest during this stage. In the second trimester, rapid growth of the fetus with more defined features, movement quickening are felt by the mother around week 18 to 22. Lungs begin to develop and the baby can hear sounds. Fat starts to accumulate under the skin. By week 24, the fetus is viable, can survive if born prematurely with medical support. Number third is the third trimester, and in the third trimester, the fetus gains weight rapidly and stores fat for survival after birth. Organs, especially the lungs and the brain, completely developed, and the baby moves into a head position in the preparation for birth. The mother experiences contractions, and the cervix begins to soften and dilate. So you can see here fetus of 4 weeks, then 10 weeks, then 16 weeks, and then 20 weeks. Now, the topic labor. What is labor? Labor is the process of childbirth during which the baby moves from the uterus through the birth canal into the world. It is divided into 3 main stages and can last from a few hours to over 24 hours, especially for first-time mothers. Stage number 1. In stage number 1, we got 3 more phases: early labor, we got active labor, we got transition labor. This is the longest stage during which the cervix thins effacement and opens dilate to 10 centimeters. It has 3 phases. Early labor, mild irregular contraction lasting 30 to 45 seconds, 5 to 20 minutes apart. The cervix gradually softens and starts to open. Can last hours or even days, especially for the first time moms. Active labor. A stronger, more frequent contraction lasting 45 to 60 seconds, 3 to 5 minutes apart, and the cervix dilates more quickly. It may last 4 to 8 hours, and water may break amniotic sac ruptures, and transition phase. It is intense closely spaced contraction lasting 60 to 90 seconds and 1 to 3 minutes apart. Strong pressure in the lower back and the pelvis. It is the most painful but shortest space, 30 minutes to 2 hours. Stage number 2 is pushing and birth of the baby. Stage number 2. And stage number 2 start when the cervix is fully dilated 10 centimeter. The mother pushes during contractions to help move the baby down. The baby's head crowns become visible at the vaginal opening. Duration is 20 minutes to 2+ hours, longest for first time moms. Once the baby is born, the umbilical cord is cut. Umbilical cord is like a tube-like structure which connects the baby to the mom. Stage number 3 is delivery of the placenta after the birth. After the baby is born, contractions continue to expel the placenta. This usually takes 5 to 30 minutes, and the uterus contracts to prevent excessive bleeding.